sama di força.
Well, the class itself is okay. It's the one I've been since the very beginning. I mean, I have all the classes unlocked, and I have at least some in all of them, with the exception of Scholar, because I haven't gotten that high yet, and Beastmaster, which has not released yet. But I just really like the class because it's easy and fun. And it's really not expecting a lot out of a damage dealer because, you know, their only purpose is to do damage to the enemy. You know, there are three kinds of classes: tanks, DPS, which is what I am. The DPS is damage per second. Healers. Tank is to be like the focus of the bad guys. They're the ones there to take the damage, to keep the attention of the enemy on them while I do damage, and the healer heals out as needed. But Dragoon in particular is one that I've really enjoyed since the beginning. I've been playing this game since, well, it's been out for 10 years, so I guess all of it, because I was on beta for a little while. So, yeah, about 10 years. The thing with Dragoon is a lot of their damage is positioned, so I have to be either on the sides or in behind them if they're trying to do actually do damage. I don't know how to sell me that much. after we defeat each boss, because there's 3 in a dungeon, there is a treasure. You open the treasure chest, and it gives you a loot pool to choose from. The loot rules on this are kind of the same as they were on Warcraft. It's need, greed, or pass. If you're the right class and it's something that is better for you, you can roll need on it and get a higher priority. If you're not the right class or it's not going to do you any good but you still want it, you can roll greed on it. And pass is just if you have no interest in it at all. There's also 3 different types of damage dealer classes. There's physical DPS, which is what I am. You have to get up close and personal, deal damage like that. Then there's range DPS, which would be like a bard or somebody uses a bow or a gun or something like that. Then there's magical DPS, which is pretty self-explanatory. They just cast magic. That's all it. I believe DPS is the only one that has like 100 variation of what they're supposed to do at any given time. That said, there are multiple tank classes, multiple healer classes, that kind of thing. And some of them work different, ways. Like, there are some tanks that still can do pretty good damage, and some healers that do a lot of damage as well. Get kind of overwhelming looking at the screen because you don't always know what you can't always see exactly what you're doing with all the effects people turned on. But give it enough time, you can start to kind of discern your own place and what you're targeting. 87, this stuff isn't going to get any good. Show you the different classes that they'll find. Tell you a little bit about each of them. There it is. Good. That was the second boss.
I cannot let you take Meteor. Not yet.
The last boss will be at the end of this little flow. Each dungeon does have its own little tie-in to the story, but it can also be repeated ad nauseum as many times as you need. That's how you get the gear, like the ranked up gear and stuff like that, if you keep doing the same dungeon over and over again until it gives you what you want. Which sometimes can be a little unfair is the right word, but frustrating at the roll sometimes. Yeah, that's how it is with an MMO. She gets on here and plays with me. Or back when she did, she doesn't have the subscription right now, but back when she did, I was personal healer. We would just go through dungeons, or I would go through dungeons for her level. I would be her healer. If she was doing something that I had already done and I was a high enough level to do on my own, I'd bring her along and just do it, and she wouldn't have to worry about it. All she had to do was avoid the hitboxes and stuff like that. But Kitten also enjoys DPS.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Since I'm using a controller and not a mouse and keyboard, that's why my buttons down at the bottom are set like that, because I have to hold the trigger and then hit the button corresponding to the move I want to use. If I was on PC or had a mouse, I could have all the buttons on screen at once. Do that, which I think can get confusing sometimes, but it would be nice to have everything open to me all at once. Done here in a minute. I forget who the boss guy is, but I think it might be Hermes. He's the one that's been talking to us the entire time we've been going through this. Let's see. Ah, yep, that's Hermes. Let's do this.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Dust and gale, gather to me! Ancient brand, unleash your power! Dancing winds, pierce my foe! Stars on high, fall is raised! Dancing winds, pierce my foe! Stars on high! Fall as rain! Even when transformed,
That's gonna go and use the
but I am not finished yet. No! My power!
Yeah. Everyone's gone. So I got all the treasure. Which is fine. I didn't really need it though. It takes up space in my inventory. I suppose I'll show you some of my other classes. That's Fivey. She was just in the dungeon with us. She's part of my clan. They call them free companies here. So, I'm gonna wait to her real quick. Go show you what my other classes look like. It'll be easier to do in my room, so I'll go ahead inside real quick. Okay. This is your in room. It's not the only place you can log out of the game. You can log out from anywhere, but if you do it after getting in bed, you get a bonus when you come back. So I usually try to stay in the inn no matter where I am actually doing what I'm doing. Glamour Dresser is where you keep all the stuff that you want to use for its looks, but not for its stats. The Armoire is for like specialty things, like there are events, like world events. They usually coincide with like holidays, like they do an Easter event, they do a Christmas event, Valentine's Day, Halloween, that kind of thing. And you'll get different stuff for it. Sometimes you'll get an outfit, and when you get an outfit, you can throw it in here and glamour it up. What do I have to do? There are lots of things I have to do, but right now I'm just going to show off a little for you. Let's see. Alright, so this is where you make your glamour plates, is what they're called. They're basically entire outfits that you can wear over the equipment that you have that gives you the stats. This will give you the look. You can put one in each thing. I have every class. Almost every class. Let's see. Yeah. These are my classes. My tanks, I don't really mess with those a lot. I put a lot of time into White Mage, but that's really the only healer I've done. Like I said, I don't have Scholar. And no, I'm talking to you. You're the only one that can hear me through this. Sorry, I didn't see all the chats that you put in there. It didn't pop up on my TV. But yeah, Dragoon is my favorite. That's the one that I currently have on. A lot of other ones are fun, like Samurai's fun. Ninja is fun. Bard's fun. But they also have certain special things, like with Ninja, when you do a jump, like I can jump here, but if I was a ninja, I'd do a flip. Just for no reason. You don't have to push a special button, it's just every time you jump. Bards have access to instruments. There are actually entire companies of bards that will like go from server to server and perform like real actual music. It's cool to watch. It's a little weird sometimes because when they play an instrument, they're hitting a button. But they can also make macros, which are basically you hit one button and it tells the computer to hit a series of buttons. So really all they do is they stand there and hit a button and then they play a song. They just got to make sure that they hit the button all at the same time. So let's see. Those are my fighting classes. Like I said, I don't have Beastmaster because it hasn't been released entirely yet. In Scholar, I have to get what is it? I want to say it might be Astrologian to 35. Oh no, I think it's Arcanist. I think I have to get to Arcanist to 30 before I can unlock Scholar. It might be Summoner. I don't remember which one Summoner is. I think Summoner is Arcanist. But yeah, once you hit a certain level, you you can change your job. Because you start out as a Lancer, but when you hit level 30, you get this little stone over here, a Soul Crystal, and it changes your class from Lancer to Dragoon. It gives you access to the Dragoon like move set. It's like that for all the classes. Like if I switch to White Mage, there are certain actions that can only be done by a White Mage. Like the ones that are under where it says job, those are ones that only can be done by White Mage. Everything up here, class, is you can use whenever, but job you have to wait until you're a White Mage. Let's see, show off my glamours a little bit. This is just a normal thing that I use for any class that I want. It really isn't specific, but I did make some specific ones. Like this one is obviously going to be like a samurai. Let's see if I can. There we go. And the sword looks cool, but it's not. Again, it's just a glamour. It doesn't actually have any good stats to it, but show it off. I got that for doing an event for, what is it, Yokai Hunter, Yokai Watch, something like that. Let's see, what else? Oh, this outfit is from Final Fantasy VII. It's actually one of the main characters. His name is Cloud. But I got that when I hit a certain amount of days subscribed. Let's see. That's the one that I usually wear with my Lancer class. Mostly because I enjoy that spear right there. It's one of my favorite looking ones. There are some other ones that look cool as well, but that's my favorite because when you draw it out, check it out. It's that cool little circular thing on it. Yeah. I don't remember which class this was for. I don't think I had made this for a specific one. I just thought it looked good together. That is the outfit of Lightning, one of the protagonists from Final Fantasy 13 that you play as. Well, I added the flower in the hair, but everything else is hers. That's from Final Fantasy 8. That is Squall Leonhard. That's his outfit. This is what they gave you at the beginning of, I want to say, the 5th expansion? Either 4th or 5th, something like that. This one is just one I made myself. It's my healer outfit. You can dye all your clothes to change them to whatever color you like. This one usually we use for my white mage, so I went with all white. This one is the one that I use for my ninja. Not really for any particular reason, I just thought it looked like roguish, and that's what you start out as, and right before you become a ninja is you're a rogue. This is another Dragoon outfit. I want to say it's the one you get when you hit level 70, but I could be wrong about that. It might be 60. This is an outfit from Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, this is the Clive Rossfeld's outfit. He's the main character of that one. Sorry. This is an outfit from 2B, who is a character in another Square Enix game called Nier. Specifically Nier Automata. And I don't know, I like it. This one is... I don't remember where it comes from, but I don't think it's like another game specific. With the exception of the headband, the ribbon. The ribbon is from Final Fantasy 1. Although I've never played that one, so I don't know what it actually is for. The top and gloves for this one are a color changed version of the one for the Final Fantasy character from 15. I can't remember the character's name, but it's usually a black shirt, black jacket kind of thing. And my Halloween leggings, because they're awesome. This is the outfit from the Valentine's Day event. This is the starting outfit for my Aura, which is what species my character is. I'm dragonish, except for the scarf, like the bandana I'm wearing. That's just something I added because I thought it looked like it would go with it. Again, this is one that I was just futzing around with, not really for anything specific. This one I was going for like a more casual look. And the same with this one. If you've ever heard of the game Fall Guys, that's what the park of the hoodie is from. They did an event where your character would run like an obstacle course from the game Fall Guys, and if you got a crown, you got this shirt. And crown you get from being the last winner from, I want to say 100 people start out doing the thing, and it slowly whittles them down after about 4, I believe it's either 3 or 4 rounds. But it was fun. Those are fun kind of things to do. This is what my outfit would actually look like if I didn't have a glamour on. Which, I mean, it's not bad. But I like mine better. Let's see. Let's go back to being the dragoon. Let's see, I'm going to show you off some of the areas around here. If you're wondering about these, the summoning bell is... I have 2 retainers, and if I craft anything or I find something that I can't use but am able to sell on the markets, I can come here. They also are extra storage. These are all my crafting ingredients for my armor, my carpenter, that kind of thing. Leather worker, alchemist. But they also sell items in your inventory on the market. I made those scale fingers on my own, like using ingredients and crafting and stuff like that, and you can compare them to the price of things that are already out there. Mine are a little more expensive, but you see how they have that little glow on the top and that little symbol off to the right where it says iron scale fingers. That's because it's high quality. If you come over to these are not high quality, so I think it's worth the extra $5 grand for them, because they're not powerful. They're only level 23, but it's still worth the extra money at that point to get the high quality stuff. And yeah, anything like that I usually just kind of throw in here and let them fall where they may. You can assign them ventures to go out and perform quests or gather materials or something like that. If you have the money to pay them. I don't at the moment, so I'm leaving that alone. Let's see. I can cast a glamour on my retainers. Although it still costs a glamour prism, so I usually don't do that, because they're not exactly hard to find or hard to make or precious or anything like that, but they can be a little expensive if you do a lot of them, so I try to keep what I've got separate. You can give them a class and attributes and gear and stuff like that, and they do pretty well with that. Let's see. I wanted to have my retainer sell something. There it is. I want to sell that. Instead of having this go on the market, because it's worth a specific amount, they sell for 500 gold a piece. But if I put them on the market, since they sell for 500 gold, there's really not a lot of incentive to have people buy them for 500 gold, you know what I mean? It'd just be like a lateral move more than anything. So, but I mean, people do sell them on the market, and you can buy them and sell them for more. But it's just easier to have my retainer just go ahead and sell them and give me the money. Infanteer leather, he should be able to hold that. Cannot. I guess I don't have any in there already. See, okay, if you look on the left side of the screen where it tells you all about this, at the very, very bottom it says it sells for 1,219, but it's also market prohibited. What that means is that I can't sell it on the player market, but I can have my retainer sell it and to a computer, and they'll give me 1,219 gil for it. Looks like those are the same way, and these aren't actually doing me any favors, so I'm going to go ahead and have him sell these things. Because every little bit of gil helps. And if you ever accidentally sell something and are unsure of anything, you can always buy it back for the exact same amount that you sold it for. Okay. Crystal Bell over here is for the esthetician. If you ever want to change your hairstyle, that's who you call. I don't actually have to pay them until they change my hairstyle, so I'll go ahead and show this off a little bit for you. Alright, that's me. So, I can pick a new hairstyle. They actually have a decent amount, but you can buy more, like in various places. Like you see how that one says requires a copy of Modern Aesthetics Battle Ready Bobs to unlock it. I don't have that one. I don't think I have that one. Oh, I guess I do. But, yeah, I've gone with this one before, like that one sometimes. I was wearing the one from Final Fantasy 13 a second ago when I first came in here, which is this one. I'm not a giant fan of bangs. I've gone with this one once or twice too. I don't mind the dreads, it's pretty cool looking. And it's different hairstyles for male and female, so if I was a guy, I'd have different hairstyles. Let's see, might as well change it up a little bit. Oh, that's male. Just a nice bun in the back. I mean, that's not bad, but I just can't see her eyebrows. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Now I can change the color and the highlight color. A bit pale, so I usually try to stay away from light colors, because it tends to look a little weird to me, just because it's same but different, kind of off. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm not hitting that. That's cool looking. Let's go. Let's go with a little pink. Oh, if you want to see how it looks in different light, you can choose a different environment to look at. Plus, you can move the shadows of the sun around. All that kind of stuff. Not horns. Well, I mean, yes, they are horns, but I think those are like to represent my ears. But yeah, they have scales and stuff on them, all that kind of stuff. I mean, my tail, my scales, all that kind of stuff. Stick with both eyes. Keep it that color because it's cool. Yeah, I like those eyebrows best. You know what? What do you think? Should I go with a more purplish lip color or a more greenish lip color to match my hair? I don't know, they all seem to look kind of gray. Except for the purple stuff. I'll go with purple. These are just different facial marks that I can have. I can add a little bit onto that. I can add a little bit onto that. Little extra, what do they call it? Eyelash or eyeliner. Same with this one. A little extra eyeliner. And those are the little rings on my horns. I like those. I might actually. Yeah, I don't hate that, that's fine. And this is where you do your makeup. Some of them are out there, but you know, whatever. Wow. And I mean, you can always reverse it too. Like if you want the black on the other side, or the mark on the other side. I usually stick with something a little more subtle. I mean, it's not like you can even really see this much detail unless you get up close. So now I have to pick the color. With that. That looks like it matches the hair highlight. And with that, we're done. It's going to cost me 500 gil, but that's like a drop in the bucket. Oh, 2,000. I still have that over 1.1 million. I'm good. Alright. Thank you, Jandaline.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a cool feature in here where, well, Toy Chest is basically games, like mini games. Like you can play. Unending Journey is you can go back and see the cutscenes for everything you've done throughout your entire playthrough. But what I wanted to say on here is Dream Fitting. Now what this is, there's an online store called Mog Station that they sell premium items. Basically you pay real money and you get outfits or items in here that you can use. An example of one of those would be Fantasia. Fantasia, what that does is you drink it and you go to bed. And next time you log in, you can change everything about your character. You can change your gender, you can change your species, you can change like how they look, all that kind of stuff. And usually I want to say one of those costs about $10, but they tend to give you a free one with every expansion that they add new stuff, new species and stuff into. Like this last one, they added, I want to say 2 new races, so they gave you a Fantasia for free. I think the last one that did that was Stormbreaker? Stormblood, that was it. But, that's when they added the Aura and, a different one as well. I can't remember the name. But, what was I doing? Anyway, if you want to, later on we'll check out the Dream Fitting, because it's kind of cool to see all the stuff that's in there. Look at all those people. Alright. I wanted to go show off some of the environments. Oh, they're doing fireworks. Oh, I'm missing that. Are they doing a celebration or something like that? I'll go check. See what's going on with that, because they might have an event going on. Usually at Kiddo's Amphitheater. Oh, Moonfire Fair. Okay. Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise? The reward for this is a bikini. I know, because I've gotten all of them. I've gotten all the bikinis. These guys all have different uses. They salvage for anything that you don't have. Anything that you miss, you can look at, possibly get again if you don't have it already. Recompenses like the past event items. If you missed any of those, you see what you missed, or if you can get them still. Delivery Moogle. If anyone sends you like a letter, like you can send letters and items and stuff back and forth. See? But also, if Square Enix sends you anything, like that's how I got the outfits that were different from different Final Fantasy games. They all came through that. Let's see. This city is actually, it's known as Gridania. It's where my character started, but there are 3 starting cities. But I've always liked this one the best, just because I enjoy the forest aesthetic. Each one of these buildings is a different thing. That's the Leather Working Guild. That's the market over there. That's just a small shop that you can buy leather supplies at. Ethernet shards are just a quick way to get around. Company chest when you're part of a free company. You can add stuff or take stuff out of the company chest. I usually don't, just because I don't know if someone put that in there for a reason. So unless I know what it's actually for, I usually leave it alone. The exception being minions. These little guys. Anyone that has like a check mark, like you see on the little picture down there where it says Fledgling Dodo, it has the picture underneath minion, and by that is a check mark. Those are ones that I already have. But yeah, this is accessible to most of the guild or the free company. Higher rank ones will only have access to the stuff like this. Crystals are for everyone. Anyone can grab them. Can't do anything but add gil and can't take it out. Which I have. I've added gil every once in a while, just because it's it's a good thing to do to help out the guild. Summoning bell again is for things, but people usually in here, when they do that, are trying to make things to sell on the board. This is the market board where you can buy and sell, trade stuff for your character that are made by other players. Every class is represented, including the crafters and gatherers, fishing, fisher, botanist, and miner. This is for the outfits. These are like actual weapons and tools. These are just items. If you need ingredients for something, you can buy them on here, or if you just want to look for, say, minions, you can come over here and see what is for sale. I don't have nearly all of them at all, but I do have a few that are rarer than normal. They have lots and lots of these things. I don't know which is the rarest, but that's a tiny little manatee. That's cool. How much is it? Ooh, that's expensive. Yeah. Even more expensive. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can also buy stuff for your house. Oh, that's right. I haven't shown you the housing plots yet. Let's see. State home. There we go. Alright, so where I'm taking you now is the old house. Free company house. Whatever you want. Oops. Striking dummies, you can practice, you can take a look at things, you can store your chocobo if you want other people to try and train it a little bit. I don't want to staple my chocobo. I'm not going to harvest those because I don't know who planted them or who's tending them, so I'm going to leave them alone. Let's go inside. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I do try to, keep it looking looking nice every once in a while. All of the things with the arrows are things that can be moved, like these walls. This wasn't here before. It's just an open plan, and you can change it as long as you have the stuff to change it. You can change it as much as you want. Doesn't really look like she's put as much work into this one as she has the past, but shiny. Let's see. Let's go check upstairs. Oh yeah, you can have like merchants and stuff, other that kind of stuff in your stuff. You can sign the message book. I've done it a few times, just because I like to. It makes me feel like I'm included. Let's see, upstairs. She hasn't really done anything with the upstairs as yet. There's some stuff. That's my favorite character. Her name is Ishtola. Okay. Let's see. Has she done anything with the downstairs? Nope. That's alright. When Fivey gets to decorating, she usually just goes ham anyway, so... Oh yeah, that's our free company house. If you feel like paying, you can always get a private chambers. Come and stay here. It is like an inn. You can rest there and log out of the game and stuff like that. But you do have to get like stuff to decorate it on your own. It doesn't come pre-decorated. I'll show you around the neighborhood. All this entire place is housing right now. Obviously that's not a player house over there, but all the other ones are. Like that big thing over there is, that is. Tell you what, let's go take a look at them. Actually, I wonder. Oh, sweet, camp. This is one of my mounts. It's my chocobo. It's the one I use as my companion. Which basically means he'll help me out if I'm in the game solo, and like I'm just out and about, and someone comes up and attacks me. He'll take a role that I designate. Either, since I'm DPS, he can either be a tank or a healer. Maybe this isn't a house. I look at it. I do not. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is the entire neighborhood. This over here is the apartments. Basically, if I wanted like a place of my own that wasn't linked to my house, the free company house, I could come over here and just get an apartment. Apartments cost way less than a full house. And you can still do all the decorating and stuff, but you don't get as much room. Let's see. I don't think there are any free plots. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, you can wander around the neighborhood, go in other people's houses, that kind of stuff, unless they have it locked. But a lot of people don't. You can't really mess with anything inside. You can sign the book and like look at their stuff, but that's about it. I'm on YouTube showing this off to Tag. Yeah, and every place like this has a summoning bell and a board, market board, Ethernet shards where you can go to different subdivisions or parts of your own subdivision. Let's see, we went to Gridania. Let's go to Lenosha now. Well, I can tell you what, let's go back to Gridania. I'll show you. I'll show you the actual forest, not just the town. While we're doing that, I can explain a little about my name. The thing above it that says Gigi's best friend is a title, and I can change my title to any of these. I have lots of these. Gigi's best friend is one of my favorites, but I also like Endwalker's a good one, Voidbound's cool. Serpent Lady, any of these, the Postman. You get them for doing quests or through items or anything like that. And as for Gigi himself, he is what is known as a minion. And these are my minions. I have lots of them. But like I said, not nearly all of them. Garnet's a new one. I'm forgetting her, but that's cool. What else is new? Mithra. Oh, okay. She's the character from the new DLC, or the latest DLC. It's not new anymore. It's been out for about a year now. But she's the main, not the main character. I'm the main character, but she's the main person you're helping in that one. Ivan Curlfist. Not sure who that is. But okay. And oh, it's my tiny little piece of squid. Here, I'll show you. Basically, he'll follow me around. Some of these you get through dungeons and things like that, like the Puff of Darkness I had to get from playing a raid called the I can't remember, the something of darkness, but I had to do it a few times before I actually got her. Taoist Moogle, my Cactuar, my Kid Dragora, Slime, Pudding, Dodo. I like Scathach. That's a good one. Puff of Darkness is cool. Drippy. I like Drippy. Another polyp or jellyfish. Axolotl. Just a wind-up airship. Wind-up train. This will give you one of 3 different little minions that'll follow you around. They're all from Final Fantasy 1, I want to say. A little cursor, it's just a little finger that'll follow you around. It's kind of fun. That's Gigi, who's a take on Vivi from Final Fantasy 9. Herois is another one that I like. It's from not this expansion that's currently out, but the one before that. A lot of these are from like Yokai, the Yokai event. And they're cool, little cats and anime characters, things of that nature. Shantoto is from Final Fantasy 11, the other online one, the older online one. That's my Whisper minion. He's a ghost, but we all call him what he looks like. We all know what he looks like. Let's see. Midgard Swarmer is a boss that is about at the halfway point through the game. You also get a mount from it, but I got the mount before the minion, so I had to keep getting the minion. Yugiri is a ninja. These are just based on characters in the game. Same with Hien, Yugiri, Harshafan, Emerick, Edda, Mistel, Grahatia. Yeah. I like my minion. That's not Godbert. He's one of the Mandervilles. I can't remember his name. Louis Swa, Alphino, Sid, because there's always a Sid in Final Fantasy. Tell you what, we'll go with the Hedgehog because it's cute. Alright, now headed out into the forest. This does what a lot of MMOs do, is they have designated areas for different, like, levels. Like, the starting area just outside the gate is very low level, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that kind of thing. You'll find not just newbies, but people starting, like, their other classes doing this kind of thing too. Natural borders like this bridge and river usually separate a jump in levels, like everything here now is level 10. It's not a huge difference, but when you're level 5, it is. So, I actually had a house that I bought, like a plot, like my own house, all that kind of stuff. Not like a guild house, but one that I bought specifically for me. It cost me around 2.3 million gil, I want to say. Might have been a little more or less, give or take a couple 100,000 gil. Anyway, shortly after, I was started to furnish it and everything like that, and I lost my subscription for a while. Couldn't get it back. But when I came back, because I hadn't been to my house in so long, they took it back. So I don't have my house anymore, and I'm out 2.3 million gil. I was not happy about that. And ever since then, I have not really put much faith into buying a house again. Because if a house is going to cost that much, and I still have to get all the furnishings and everything for it, it's too much for me. Just on my own. Where are we? We are down here. I actually love the music of this place in particular, more than a lot of other places. Hey, faithfully, I didn't even do anything. Woohoo! Since I'm on the podcast, we'll show off some of my mounts. These are just my favorites. These aren't all of them. These are all of them. Anyone with a star is one that I have marked as a favorite, but that's my regular chocobo. That's my company chocobo. My unicorn. I got that for my white mage. I get it at, I want to say, level 60, 65, something like that. Behemoth is one that you get in the course of the story. Santa Bear is for doing the Christmas event. Same with the polar bear. It was just 2 different years. Antelope stag, I want to say that's for my bard. Argos is a glowy dog that you can ride, and you get that in the course of the story as well. Ahriman, I want to say, is in the course of the story too, but it might be from a specific dungeon. I could be mistaken about that. My Circus Ahriman is from an event, the Halloween event. Falcon is, I want to say, class specific, one of my crafter classes. I could be wrong. Magitech Deathclaw was from a dungeon. Same with the Magitech armor. My bomb palanquin I bought from the free market. Yol is, Yol, Mana Cutter, Arc are all from the story. Snowman, Christmas event. Nightmare is the black unicorn. I don't remember where I got him. All the different color horses, including Kirin, were from different dungeons. I want to say the same dungeon. Or no, they're from early level dungeons. Each one, or no, not dungeons. Crap. What are they called? Trials. That's right. Okay. Yeah. From A Realm Reborn. They're, I want to say, the high-end trials for Howling Eye, Navel, Ball of Embers, Thorn March, that kind of thing. And the last one, the Kiri. You get that after you get all of them. Dark Lantern, I believe I bought that, but I could be wrong. Midgard Swarmer I got for beating Midgard Swarmer. And the one that's... Oh, I don't have my house anymore. I have a car, like an actual car, called the Regalia Type G. It's actually from Final Fantasy 15, and it does fly. Torgal is from Final Fantasy 16. He's the goodest boy. That's my wind-up rhinoceros minion mount. And that's my Whisper Go. The one that looks like... Yeah. Check it out. Looks like it belongs at a theme park. Whee! Let's see, let's go to South Shroud. It is faster to fly, so I'm going to stay in here. Ishtola is spelled with a Y at the beginning, but everything else is right. You got that pretty good. A small little town. Alright, if you look on the map, you see these blue circles. These are what's called fates, or I forget what fate stands for. I don't remember. I have to look it up. Let's see. Let's go to the town over here. Yeah, and anywhere with these big crystals you can go back to, you just have to pay. Like, that's what this list is. These are all those kind of crystals that I can go back to. We're in South Shroud and at Quarry Mill, so that would be this one. This, actually, Quarry Mill has a nice thing to it as well. Yeah, the Expeditionary Camp. Basically, this is a special dungeon where you go in without any kind of like equipment, and you get the equipment as you go, and anything you find you get at the end. It's pretty cool. Leave meats, you'll see these guys all over the place too. They just have little what they call leaves, which are basically repeatable quests that you can do to kind of build up your character at low levels, lower levels. Let's see. Camp Tranquil. So yeah, let's go to Camp Tranquil. Make a different one this time. I'll ride my Arimon. I like this guy. Mostly because he can do this. You go up to someone and hit the button, and he sneezes a pumpkin on him. There is a ceiling, so I can't go any higher than this, but I don't need to if I know where I'm going. Okay, there's the other place I was talking about. Oh, he's on an egg. Look at that. It's a cool egg. Shiny. Alright. Yeah. Anyway, this is mostly what Gridania is. It's just forest and swamps and that kind of thing. Like I said, though, it's one of my favorite places. This is the... yeah, Sandland. Alright, so let's head south. Sandland is a different country, so when we get there, it'll be a different place. Sandland is a desert-ish place, but it also has, you know, cities and oases and everything. Oases? Oases? I'm not sure how to say that. But yeah. I like the aesthetics of these places. And a lot of this is open, but while I can fly to it, I can't necessarily land on it. Like those rocks over there, I can fly to them, but I won't be able to land on them. I don't believe. Yeah, I can't figure. Anywhere you see these blue dots is a transfer over to a different area. Southern Denland, Central Denland. Where am I? I'm right there. Where is Southern Denland? Oh, this is the Goldie Desert. Southern Denland. Just simple. Alright, we'll go ahead and... yeah, we'll go check this out. It's kind of cool to see the actual desert. It's way to the south, though. These are just plains for right now. And yeah, there's a town in there as well, in the rocks. But there's also another town to the very south. Everything in these areas are not high enough level to do any damage to me. I mean, they do small amounts of damage, but it doesn't add up because I heal, like, automatically way too fast. Yeah, alright, this is the desert. It's not a huge desert, but it is a desert, and it extends further on. You can't really go back there, you know what I mean? There's an oasis. A little town over there. So, let's see where it's going to go. This is basically all of Sandland. I could take you to the town, I guess. But hey, let's go ahead and go to Limsa. Limsa is a port town on the ocean. So it's three different distinct vibes going on here. Desert, forest, and ocean. Limsa is by far the most popular place. Like, if you want to see what's going on, this is where it'll be happening. Like, player-wise. And I mean, you can first-person view and look at people, and that kind of thing. You can even, like, pick someone and examine them. Tell you all about their stuff. He's level 100. Item level 790. Dang. Alright. See where his head. Angelic circle. Alright, yeah. He's a victimancer. His item is a brush. That's how he fights, with a brush. Let's see. A lot of people around here just kind of hang out, show off. She's one of the new races from the newest DLC. Let's try to find more unique looking people. Dad vibes. Alright. Let's see. It's a hell of a dress. Bunny girl. She's an elf. You can always tell because they're a lot taller than most other races, the exception being Roganin. And I'm actually just short from the species. Let's see, bunny dude with an eye patch and some tattoos and a cool shirt. Let's see. Look at that sword. My goodness. What's that? Figment of Spring. That looks cool. Huh. Heavy armor up top. Can dancer on the bottom. I can dig it. Let's see. These little guys are called Lalafell. They're the short ones. And every race can be every class. There's no restrictions or anything like that. You can be a tank as a Lalafell, or a bard as a Rodigan, or elf. Everyone can be everything. It's one of the things I like about this game is that you don't have to have multiple characters for everything. Look at her. Good grief. The fur is pink and orange. That's pretty cool. She's wearing Ishtola's outfit with angel wings. Or devil wings or something like that. I have angel wings actually. Oh, yeah, I guess I could show that off. Yeah. Let me get to it. I don't really like showing off like that in front of people, so. But there's not a lot of people here, so that's fine. Alright, where is it? Character. Nope, character. Not face wear. Forget how to do it. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Fashion accessories, there it is. I have an umbrella. Dave. I have angel wings, I have Diablos wings, and I have a knapsack. Love you too. Sleep well, sweet dreams. The angel wings, I don't really know if they'd go with my aesthetic or not. But I mean, that's not bad. Let's check out the Diablos wings now. Try again. There we go. That's kind of cool. They're not functional though. And if you try to fight anything, they will go away. So. Well, yeah. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be showing off the town. This is Limsa Lominsa. So, like I said, it's a port town. the ocean over there. There's a boat. You can actually totally get on the boat and wander around it. There are certain different, for crying out loud, different. Each town has its own specific classes that they cater to. Like in Gridania, it's lancers and archers, or bards and dragoons. Here in Limsa, it's ninja, and I want to say get my buttons. In Limsa, I want to say it's Gunbreaker, and might be Astrologian. Arcanist. And of course, fishermen and rogues are down here, but they turn into ninja. Let's see, armorer, culinarian, marauder. Yeah, I am definitely a culinarian. That's actually the creative class that I started out as, but I wasn't doing too well in it, so I switched to what is it called? Weaver. That's right. Weaver is the one that I got the furthest with. Oh yeah. Oops. Leaving behind. Okay. Let's go check out some of the surrounding area. We'll have to bring it. Because I think middle is the one that goes to everywhere eventually. Alright. Yep, there's Limsa over there. Just came from there. Oh, right, I'm in the tower. Alright. It's definitely easier to show off with mountains, so. Tell you what, we'll do the Dark Unicorn. I haven't done that one. Just I have that to favorites. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. And yeah, a vast majority of all the mounts do fly, regardless of whether or not they have wings or are terrestrial or whatever. Let's see, western or eastern? It's a western. Swift Birch, Aleport. Okay, what's an eastern? Eastern. Eastern's what we're going to. Alright, so eastern. We'll head to eastern. Eastern Lenosha is the home to Costa del Sol, which is one of my favorite places. Just because it's a tropical paradise, basically. That's what they were going for. Yeah, I'm on the other side. That's whatever. Since I'm on a mountain, all the way over. Whoa, there's that. I've never seen a boat there. Those water slides? What? Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's awesome. I've never seen that one before. Oop. Huh. I've never seen this place. This is cool. They must have just added this. Cannon ride? Yeah. Whee! Uh-oh. I didn't make it. I don't know what this is, but hopefully it pushes me up. Nope. Alright, well, let's take a look. Oh yeah, in addition to swimming, which I know I never also said we could do, you can also dive normally, if there's places to dive. Doesn't look like there is here. Okay, you missed an opportunity with water, so let's not miss that opportunity again. There we go, there. Left. But let's use this guy. I like the way he looks too. He's like one of the old school Japanese looking dragon horse. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, I get it. I know. Don't worry. Hey, I get it. Oh. That's cool. Ah, that did damage. Alright. Oh, that hammer. Going down this way. Whee! Struck a pose. That's cool. Yeah, it did what I hoped it would do. Alright, cool. This is cool that they added this. I've never seen this before. I guess it's been a minute since I've been back here. Let's try this and see if it does a different pose at the end. Yep. Alright, that's cool. Alright, back to it. Oh, there is a day-night cycle too, by the way. It will eventually turn into night. So, let's see. There's some really cool places around here that I want to show you. I'll drive for this one. And yeah, the cool thing about the car is you can have 3 other people in it with you. Like if I summon my mount, 3 other people can jump in it with me. And ba-boom. Ain't it cool? I'm trying to think where some more cool stuff is. Yeah, Castrum Oxidants over here. This little place is an old enemy base. Back when the Realm Reborn, just the base game was out, this was one of the end game places. But I'm so high level now that these guys won't even attack me since I'm here. I like the crystalline structures that I came up with too. Let's see, where can we go now? We've done the 3 big places from the first place. Let's see. Foundation. Let's see. Where's... Mordona. That's where I wanted to go. This place is cool. Oop. Still driving. This is the town. The town is called Mordona. This is outside Mordona. This is where all the crystals and stuff are. And that thing over there, the dragon, the dead dragon at the top of the spiral, is a dungeon I had to run. That's where Midgard Somer is. And he's where I got the mountain with minion. That thing right there is appropriately named Crystal Tower. There's a lot that goes on with that, but I just like the way it looks too. It's very crystally out here. It's a little camp right here. Some decently high-level enemies for when you hit level 45, 46, 50, that kind of thing. Can't go that way. It doesn't always look like this, where it looks like there's gas beneath the dungeon or something like that, but sometimes it does. I don't know if that is. I don't remember. He has a slot. Could be wrong. Let's take a look. Anyway, there's just the one place around here for this, so once they started doing expansions, they started like trying to go for aesthetics of different places. Like Foundation is very old school Britain, like very what am I trying to say? Like castle-y, very tower, that kind of thing. Azisla and the Sea of Clouds are like an entire place in the sky, like it's a series of rocks that are just floating above the ground. Idleshire is, I want to say, closer to the aesthetic of like Ireland-ish, but way more fantasy. Tell you what, I'll take you to Travanian Forelands. This place is pretty cool. This is in the story game. This is where the dragons live, or come from, or anything like that. Chocobos also live out here too. Let's see. We can actually fly to the tower right there, go inside. Probably what I was thinking of was curses. Let's see what else is around here. Rogger's Reach is, it's kind of reminiscent of, it's desert, but more Middle Eastern kind of desert. Like, they have, giant statues built into, like, walls and stuff like that. Kugane is very much Japan. Just, they didn't really try to change much, it's just Japan. Let's see, Yansha is more in, it's, all this is like based off of Japan, how that looks. Radzahan is very, very much influenced by Indian culture. Garlemald is the technologically superior city. Basically, like that place I showed you at the end of, like that had the weird looking walls and the red lights and all that kind of stuff. I said nothing could touch me there, even though it was endgame stuff for Realm Reborn. That's the Garlemald aesthetic. Tuliolo is a jungle kind of thing. The Crystarium and all these places in Norvrent, like above where it says that's the Norvrent is the like the country name, like Yaktara or Ilsabard or Othard, Hingshi, Girabanya, that kind of thing. Norvrant is actually not in this world. It's hard to explain, but in the story of this game, the original world was split into 14 different reflections. And the Crystarium and Norvrent itself is, I want to say, the 14th? Or it might be a different one. All I know is the one that you start out in with, like the starting cities I was telling you about, that's what's known as the first, or the source. Or actually, now that I think about it, this one's the source, and Norvrent might be the first. Northern Empty is Charlian. It's very much ancient Roman kind of looking, but it's a school. Charlian is a school. Think of like a college for a bunch of hoity-toity nerds, and you have Charlian. Say with Labyrinthos. Labyrinthos is a part of Charlian, as it's like their laboratory, but it's huge. It's like its own giant area. Sea of Stars is Sea of Stars is, you know what? It'd be easier to show you. Sea of Stars is that. Sea of Stars is the moon. And I'll show you. Let's do that. I like that place. Mare Lementon. Off we go. And when I say the moon, I mean like the actual moon. This place was so annoying to be able to get flight in this place, because to be able to fly in certain places, you have to, one, do quests that give you what are called aether currents, and only about half the aether currents are unlocked that way. The other ones are scattered around the map, and you have to find them. And the only way to do that is with this little aether compass down here. But this place, specifically, is annoying because of the cracks right there. They don't look big, but they are, and you cannot just jump across them. You have to go down into them, find your way across, and then come back up. But I did it. I did it. I would do it again. It would just be annoying, so. There's something else here. Where is that? There it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm headed that way. The reasons you come to the moon in the first place is to get to this place. Open up. There we go. And this place is occupied by a species known as loperids. You can't actually be a loperid, which sucks because they would be cool. But they only exist here, so let's see if I can find one. Oh, there we go. They're tiny little mouse rabbit people. And just cute as buttons. Each and every single one. And all their names, like, correspond to their job. Like, there's one called Camping Way right there, there's Naming Way, there's Cooking Way. Whatever their name says is what they do. Alright, that's pretty much the end of this place. It's not very big, but it's just cool to be on the moon. So, let's see. Alright. Ultima Thule. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Ultima Thule is another place in space. Elpis is... Alright. It's hard to get into without spoiling everything, and I don't really want to do that, just in case you do find yourself interested and want to play this at some point. But I don't have to explain it, but I can show you at least what it is. Alright, this place is... well, it's hard to describe, like I said. Be easier to show you on a map. So, we'll go with my Dark Lantern this time. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Another series of floating interconnected islands. And yeah, most of the islands you can make your way to. You've probably noticed that I have a lot of exclamation points on my map down there. It's because I tend to not do the tiny quests. One, they don't really give enough XP to do very well for leveling up, but the ones with the exclamation points, I can find. I think that's one over there. But the ones with exclamation points usually lead to something else, like a dungeon or something of that nature, you know what I mean? This is one of the endgame areas for not the last expansion, but the one before. all honesty, when I was playing through this, the reason I don't want to spoil any of it for you is because the story of this game is really one of the best Final Fantasies I've played, like, ever. If you pay attention to the story throughout the entire thing, don't get me wrong, it does take 5 expansions to get to the end of the beginning story, but when they do, it's amazing. It's like one of the best stories I've heard. But yeah, this place is called Elpis. This was another pain in the butt to get all the things to fly around in. It does pay to do them like as you're going around, like as you first make it into this place and start doing quests here. It does behoove you to like have your Aether Compass and try to grab anything that's near where you're at. Because if you wait till after, you're just going to be retreading places that you've already been, with nothing on your mind but doing that. But let's see, where else can we go? You know what? The Azim Steppe is pretty good. That's one of the places in, well, no, I'll take it to Charlotte. Let's go to Charlotte. Oh, it's nighttime. Yeah, this is school. The college I was telling you about. And I guess I might have been wrong about the aesthetic here. It's not really ancient Roman, as much as I thought it was. What are you selling? Oh. All that stuff is better than what I'm wearing. See it? Oh, that's kind of cool. What's the Curious look like? Ooh. Ostentatious. I don't think I have enough for all of it. Wait a second. Yeah, that's cool. I like how it leaves a shiny trail, but I still like mine more. Even though that one does way more damage. Actually, let me check the market board and see if there's anything good on there. Nope. Right here. Nope. Oh well. It just means I have the best stuff. Charlie in exchange. I wonder what else. if I'm ready for that or not. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, okay. Like I said, any of the exclamation points that have a plus sign are ones that I really need to do. Let's see what you got. Is she eating a rock? And delighted to do so. Oh, Inazga, okay. Yeah, you're still his sister. They're not quite twins, but they look very similar. These are just NPCs. You meet her, I think, twice before or something like that, but I haven't seen her in a while, so it didn't dawn on me. Oh. There are some voiced cutscenes, and I'll show you one of those when we get back to the room. But okay, I'm tired of reading. I'm going to find something to help her talk about it. I would never refuse her stolen sister. Stolen's my favorite. Okay. So, I think what she is, they have a, once you beat a place, all the, like, dungeons and trials and stuff you went through, you can go find, in the past couple ones it's been a bard, but they will have like story versions of the ones that you've, oh no, there he is, the Grand Minstrel. Alright, so he's got what I was looking for. Any of these, either of these I can do. You tell him the story, he sings it back to you, then you can rerun the dungeon at a much harder difficulty. You get better rewards, that kind of thing. Yeah. Ugh. I don't really like trials or raids like that, just because you have to, well, for the most part, you have to team up with people, and I don't really like to do that much anymore. I mean, with my guild, sure, because they're my guild. But with like random people, they can get kind of pushy, is the nice way to put it. If you don't play the way they want you to, or if you're sometimes if you tell them that, you know, this is the first time you've run through something, they'll just back out and leave. My guild is my free company. They're like the people that I've decided to join and do quests and stuff with, and I get bonuses. There are bonuses for being with a free company, like all of these things are bonuses that can be activated. These are ones that they did activate. You can only activate 2 at a time. But yeah, if I wasn't in a free company, I wouldn't have either of these. This one reduces teleportation rates by 30%, like the fee it charges you, and this one gives you more XP for fighting. And I mean, some of them, but this one increases XP through gathering. This one is MGP, like the gold saucer where I was at the beginning. Spirit bonding. Spirit bonding is basically if your weapons or any equipment, there's a little bar like next to the picture of it, like down on the right side, you see where it says what my spear is and lists all the stats and everything. At the top of that, there's a picture of the spear. Next to that, there's a little green bar with a little red on it, and then there's a red bar with a tiny, tiny little bit of white on it. The white is the spirit bond. Basically, when it's fully spirit bonded to you, you can turn it into a materia. And materia is something... here we go. Materia would be on this thing, the headgear, down about halfway down it says quick arm materia. Those are little stones I can put into my equipment to give it a bonus of some kind. Those two give me extra skill speed. So, I don't think they're... Oh. I could turn that into a materia if I wanted to, but I'm using that, and it's actually a pretty good piece of equipment. I don't want to do that right now. Let's see. Tell you what, I will show off a trial for you. Let's see. Basically, any of these up to Shadowbringers. I don't think I can do Shadowbringers on my own, but the first 3 kinds from A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, and Stormblood, I can do those just solo. I don't need a team. I can do them on my own because I'm such a high level. So I'll show you. Which one's doing? Howling Eye is good. That's Garuda, who's a wind god. Naval is oh crap, I can't remember his name. I don't remember his name, but he's the earth god. And then Bull of Embers is the fire god, Ifrit. Thorn March is you fighting a bunch of Moogles. War Leader is what's his name? Leviathan. Striking Tree is Ramu, who's a lightning god. And Akafa Amphitheater, I don't remember, I think that's Shiva, who's the ice god. Then there's Ultima, which is basically a giant mechanical dragon. Let's see. I enjoy Howling Eye the most, so I'm gonna do this. First things first. Unrestricted. Alright, now I can do it on my own. And it will keep me the same level while having her be level 50. So, here we go. And since I don't have anyone with me, I can let the cutscene play out a little bit. Yeah, I guess you could probably tell why I like Garuda the most. There it is. Alright, you're gonna be bitch. Let's see what you got. Okay. Now, if you keep an eye on things around here, you'll see certain attacks and things like that be choreographed beforehand. Like before she does like a big attack, it'll be like an orange circle or something like that around it. And as long as you step out of that circle before it disappears, the attack won't hurt you. Like, there is a slight delay between when the attack happens and when the orange circle disappears. You get like 1 or 2 seconds, and then she does the attack. But if you're inside when the circle disappears, you're going to get hit by the attack regardless of whether or not you step out of range after the circle has disappeared. There are also other certain kind of mechanics that normally come into play here. Like, there are feathers that you have to beat to weaken her, but I'm such a high level that I really don't have to do that. So I'm just going to kind of run through this, show you what it's like. Zoom in a little closer since I don't have to worry about anything. Get my bonuses going. She's already doing things. Up here in the middle, the reckoning comes, and you stay behind the rock. Rock's going. Now it is coming. And she's gone. Like I said, I'm way overpowered for this fight. Alright. Vortex from the slime. Alright. I don't need it, but I can get rid of it, no worries. Let's see. See if I can find one a little more. Yeah, there are usually 4 difficulties for a trial. There's the regular one, which would be, for this one, it would just be the Howling Eye. Then there's the hard version, and there's the extreme version I just did. And every once in a while there's a different kind. Let's see if I can find it. I know there's a difficulty higher than extreme. I just guess I don't have it unlocked. Oh well. Let's see. Something a little more challenging, maybe. You know what? Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna restrict myself do a raid. Unreal. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. I don't have a lot of those unlocked, so. Oh, right, I already picked something. That's why I can't do anything else. These are raids. I don't think I've done any of the... Oh, yeah, I have. I've done these three. I haven't done the fourth one. Tell you what, though, we're gonna just do... Alliance raid. What's that? Oh, no, the cluster. Prismatic cluster. Not too worried about those. $350. Holy fuck. That's good. Alright. Normally Alliance raids don't take long just because they're usually the first couple, like from A Realm Reborn. Because it only extends the pool of which ones can be picked from the people in your party. So if someone that you get grouped up with hasn't made it to raid past the Realm Reborn, then everyone just sticks to one of the ones in the Realm Reborn. So you don't have to worry about, being thrown into a high level raid if you're not ready for it, you know what I mean? If you're a lower level. Oh, I wanted to jump in there. Oh. I'm still in Charlotte. Alright, while we wait for the raid to come through, because you do have to, it has to find people, and it can take, like I said, average wait time is 7 minutes. You are able most of the time to get into something like this if you have the class that it's looking for. Like I think this one said that it needed healers more than anything. But I'm not great at healing, so it's a little less stressful in a raid for a healer just because there's more than one healer. So, you can usually count on other healers to pick up your slack if you forget something or don't do something right or blah blah blah. Tanks, on the other hand, tanks are usually there's usually 2 tanks per raid. Well, okay, that's not exactly true. How a raid works is, earlier when we ran the dungeon, there was a team of 8. That's what's known as a full party. The one from before, where it was only 4 people, is I want to call it a short party, but I don't think that's 100% right. But anyway, a raid is 3 full parties, so it's 24 people. And usually you get you get designated, depending on which party you're in, as A, B, or C, and there are different paths for each letter to take. Like there's an A path, a B path, and a C path, but they might diverge, but they all come back together to face the bosses. I like this place too. Cool council chambers. Number 11 on the roll waiting list. See, the time, as average wait time went up to 9 minutes. I believe I'm going to Labyrinthos through this place. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is where Labyrinthos is. Might as well go here while we wait. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, this place, even though it's underground, has a day-night cycle too, because the top that they built into it, complete with rain and, you know, weather effects, that ball in the middle is a sun when it needs to be. Yeah, this is the first little part of Labyrinthos. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and check out more. Deal. Tell you what, I'll be the snowman. This thing always reminds me of the, like old school Mario 3 boot. There's a green boot Mario 3 that you can get to for, I think it's like one specific level that you use it in. But you jump in it and you hop around, and your little head is popping out the top like this. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is Labyrinthos. Oh, there we go. We're ready. As long as everyone ready's up. Come on. Come on. Healers are good. You only have so much time. DPS is almost there. Just one more DPS and one more tank. Yeah, so for a raid, it's 1 tank per party, 2 healers per party, and then the rest, I believe it's 5 people, are DPS per party. Light party, that's the forward. Then there's the full party. And then there's, World of Darkness. So this is Diablos. This one's a little harder too, but it'll be alright. Alright. Look at all the chocobos. My party is on the left, A and C are on the right, and we are speaking. Oops. Oops. These guys. Oh, right. I'm looking at there's 50 in here, so I don't have access to all this stuff. Like I said, raids are nice though because it takes a lot of the pressure off of you to be a good performer. Now, don't misunderstand, there are still things that you have to do, but... it's the argument. Or an argument. Fudge! Why me? Come on. What the fudge? I got doomed. Alright. Can be a nightmare to try to keep an eye on what you're doing, but after doing it for so long, as long as I'm close, keep an eye on things. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So pay attention. It should be okay. And I'm doing it. There might be a dragon in here, I'm not sure. It's been a minute. Oh, no, this is Diablos. At the end, I'm gonna end up fighting a demon, or a giant devil, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think that was a boss yet. Could be wrong. This is giving off a darkness kind of thing, so. That red moon, that's a dragon. That's a dragon we have to kill. Uh-oh. keeping raids are pretty forgiving just because there are so many people. It's not something that they have to. It's not that big of a deal if it messes up. I mean, it can be if you get completely wiped because of something, but as long as it doesn't happen repeatedly, people are usually pretty forgiving. Not when it comes to dungeons, but when it comes to raids. Swimming. Demon bracelet, that's gonna be level 50 stuff. Sprint. I see the first arena down there. That's pretty cool. I am eaten. Cool beans. Some of the names people come up with, Umumachu. A lot of those are lore correct. Mine might be a little weird. Umumachu, but actually Umumachu actually fits for the what are they called? The Lalafell. They usually have names like that. I don't know if they are a Lalafell. Oh, they are. Serving what? Is this the guy with the chains? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's unfettered. over. We have to actually specifically target the belly. One of the mechanics in this is that Cerberus will eat a party, and then they have to go into his stomach, and it changes the arena. But once you beat what's inside its stomach, you get thrown back up. Yeah, this is... Leaves, yeah, close. No, this is a puff of smoke. Okay. Forget it. Out of darkness, that's right. Instead of puff of darkness. Already over halfway gone. It should take much longer. Alright, there we go. So, a recommendation you can give to someone you think did extra well during the raid? All of that stuff just went to me because my entire team had left before I opened it. Oh, that's still in the air. But yeah, this is what it's like when it's not nighttime raining. But yeah, that was one of the raids. Not all of them are that quick, you know, especially for the first time if you're, you know, the right level and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything in particular that you would like to know, or you have any questions or anything like that? There is also, where is it? There's a photo, like a screenshot thing somewhere. Don't remember how to do it. Oh, enough for that. Alright, let's check out what I got from that last raid anyway. Oh, I already got the Garuda card. I already got the Cloud of Darkness card. I'm not worried about these. Those things I just deleted are called orchestrion things. Basically, they're copies of the music from whatever you were doing when you got it. And the faded ones you have to kind of repair, but a lot of them are just like whole when you first get them. You have to give them to your orchestrion, and then you can like play it like a jukebox. Demon. Okay, so demon stuff is wrong with it. Might as well see. Do it. I'm gonna go back to Gridania. Try and get rid of all the stuff in my inventory that I can. Not quitting, I'm just going to like give my stuff to my retainer. Woolen doublet. That's not bad a price. But that's what I wanted to sell. Crap. I know I got more stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's go. It's after 10, so I should be good for my... Yeah, I got all the items at the end, yeah. My entire team left, so... Stuff in the bonus. Okay. That's cool. So. That was a raid. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's give this another shot. This one. Be the dog, I dare you. Yep. Boo. We need to go to the cat rock over Boo. I matched a number. Sweet. One more. Boo. Well, I've never won first prize. Hell, I don't even think I've won second or third prize either. Yeah, these are basically lottery tickets. Every Saturday they have a drawing. Yeah, you win money according to that. The next gate probably won't take place for another minute. Although, ooh, 14. I have a lot of gold saucer points, which are basically the money you use to buy prizes in this place. But I'm saving up for one big thing. Let me see if I can find it. I show it to you. Blackjack identification key. 4 million. I'm over halfway there. What it is it's a giant, like a Zeppelin blimp, and yeah, it's just a mount, but it's huge and I want it. I have those extra triple triad cards that I can sell. Alright. They also have a card game here called Triple Triad, which are a couple of cards I just sold. If you ever played Final Fantasy VIII, it's very familiar. But if not, I'll show you what goes on. You start out with 5 cards, and each one has a number corresponding to a side. And you try to play a higher number than the one next to it to turn it over. There are special rules like plus and chaos and stuff like that, where you they change the rules a little bit, but for the most part, that's what it is. Yeah, there's nothing good for that one either. I win. The thing is, you can randomly win cards from it sometimes. I'm not big into collecting the cards, but it's something to do. Damn it. I knew that was coming. Alright. I win again. Give me a card. Damn it. You can also do chocobo racing here, which I haven't done in a minute, but I kind of want to, so I'll show you what that's like. I'll show you my racing chocobo. Her name is Princess Grim. You can also battle minions. I'm not really sure about how this game works. I've done it once or twice, but I never caught wind of what the rules actually were. But you can do it. There's also PvP as well, so. There we go. Woohoo! I win! Alright, that was actually pretty successful. Can I buy minions here? have all those. I don't have any of those. Oh, it's a black cat minion. I'm gonna spend the money though. It's not going anywhere. We'll be there later. Have a goal.
What?